that did really help. Thinking about those subjects that are so similar in nature. Now I'd like to share with you Counterpoint. Hello. Do you ever have a problem making a decision that sometimes some things are just so close together, so almost equal, that you can't quite figure out which direction you should take? I've been having this problem lately. And so, I thought it presented a good opportunity for a new segment. Let's see what that segment will be. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another fantastic week of video content making. Hope you guys' weekends were all great, for your gals as well. You know, this weekend, had some time to think. Doesn't happen very often. But it got me to thinking about those subjects that are so similar in nature, so close that you have a very hard time deciding which side of the battle you're on. And you know, that inspired me to come up with a new segment called Point Counterpoint, in which I will share with you some of the topics that I find myself on the borderline. And sometimes speaking out loud helps me make a more informed and clear decision. So I'm gonna do that. We're gonna add this new segment to the roll call. And like I said, we're gonna be calling this one Point Counterpoint. So let's get to the first topic. So the first subject that we're gonna do Point Counterpoint is going to be over our current president here in the United States, President Donald Trump. Now this is a very touchy subject here in the United States. It's very polarized. You're either 100% for him or 100% against him. There's very few people, I think, like myself, that find a middle ground. So you see, we'll start off by my point. My point is that our current president, Donald Trump, is an outstanding businessman. He should be praised for the things he's done for this country up until this point. Our economy has not been in as good a shape as it is in the last 50 years. Unemployment is beyond record time low, because it's not at a record time low for just one group of people. It is at an all-time record low for our entire nation. No matter what your religion, no matter what your color, no matter what your creed, you are doing much better than you've been doing in the last 4 years. There's no doubt about that. And I hate when people try to overlook things just to make their own point. He's a good man when it comes to the economy. He did great by us, getting us new deals with Canada and Mexico. He's squeezing China in a way that no president in a long time has ever had the cojones to deal with, because the lopsided unfair trade agreement we currently have with China, our country will not be able to maintain for much longer. So I know it hurts because the back and forth tariff war, but he's correct and he should be praised for what he's doing. Securing the border, again, to me, a very important issue. The way he's going about it may not be what I would do, but at least he's doing something about it currently. In the past, we've had nothing but sellout presidents who want to ignore what's going on down there. And from a person who's lived on the southern border, because I have, I can let you know it is a disastrous nightmare. It is absolutely terrifying. And if you're a hardworking citizen, your cars, your homes, your possessions are broken into and robbed on a daily basis. So securing the border is most definitely utmost priority for our country. So my point is that in certain areas, Donald Trump is absolutely outstanding and should be praised for what he's doing. You may not agree with his politics, but every single person, Democrat or Republican, is benefiting from his fiscal plan, and to belittle that is just atrocious. It's not the American way. You should be praised for what you do, and, you know, called out for what you don't. That's just my point. Now I'd like to share with you Counterpoint. All right? President Trump has a big mouth that he doesn't know how to control. The guy could really be doing an outstanding, one-of-a-kind job if he could figure out that he's too old to be on Twitter. Yep, I said it. He's an old guy. Old guys don't understand social media. And his lack of understanding for social media, that people praise him and think he's a genius, that he uses it correctly, they're wrong. He's lucky. He's been the luckiest old man on Twitter you've ever seen. He says things that are absolutely appalling. I give him a break because I know the guy is from an era where racism and intolerance was, you know, supreme ruling king. So you can't expect someone to change overnight, not even because they became president. So, you know, his policies on immigration, they're worse than my grandfather's, all right? His policy on women, equally as bad. The misogynist things he says, incredible and over the top. Even the way he treats his wife sometimes is a small insight into how this man thinks, all right? He likes it a couple of inches behind him, with her mouth shut, pregnant in the kitchen. That I can't stand for. Those type of things, where he uses social media to bash people of other races and color, unacceptable at any level. Not impeachable, but unacceptable. So, I guess mainly my point is, my counterpoint is, he is probably an awful human being, probably not the brightest ruler we've ever had, certainly the least tolerant, but, you know, we can't have that. He's got to correct himself. I wish they'd ban him from Twitter. That'd be half our problem taken care of. And then not let him on the TV all the time. That'd be even better. But, you know, the Dems have a hair up there behind that they're going to keep this guy in our face every 5 seconds for the next 2 years until the next election is over. And Counterpoint, whether I like it or not, man's probably going to be president again. So hopefully he'll take some of these things to heart, learn how to grow from those experiences, and be a much better leader going forward. Because grabbing by the pee and things like that, we can't have that, man. That just makes us all look bad. And this borderline racist, because he's not a racist, it's just his old-fashioned racist way of thinking. That borderline old-fashioned racist way of thinking, he's got to put that to bed. I agreed the border got to be secured, but you can't just pick and choose who you want to secure it from. It's got to be secured from everybody or from nobody. That's my counterpoint to all this. President Trump. That did really help. I tell you, sometimes just saying things out loud can make all the difference. So, let me know in those comments down below. Point, counterpoint, kind of thing you could get into? Would you like to learn some more about the inner workings of my fragile mind and the things that keep me on the border? It's like, I don't know whether to love them or to hate them. I have to think about them constantly and do pro and con, list A and B. I think point, counterpoint always helps me see through the BS and get a clear, more accurate vision about what I'm speaking on, or what I'm thinking about, or what decision I'm about to make. But like I said, let me know in those comments down below. Point, counterpoint, thumbs up, thumbs down, don't care. Really not that thrilled. Because that's what you'll get if you don't tell me. So you gotta let me know. But y'all know how we do it. Comment, like, subscribe. I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there that pride themselves on not asking people to subscribe. Don't know why. Just a friendly reminder. Hit that like bell, the notification bell. Thumbs up for those likes. Love ya. See everybody in the next one.